All right, so first Adam Cole comes out, and you think that's a big deal. That's fucking awesome, and then Bryan Danielson comes out, like holy shit. Oh wait, this is not a wrestling podcast. It's
It
SF
should
Comic
be.
Co. Uh, should be, yeah. Someday, Rick. Someday. The greatest ending to a pay-per-view I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't think I've ever marked out anymore. Go watch wrestling. Support pro wrestling. That was awesome. Welcome back to the SF Comic Co. This is our weekly show, the SF Company Hour, number 94. The road to 200 is 200. Road to 100. It's right on track. We're almost there. Coming back, I am Rain Doomzilla. A returning champion, the Hondolorian. Hopefully, he has his audio issues fixed.
There we go.
He's just gonna mime his whole time. How you doing, Hondo?
Good. How you doing?
Well, I wish I was better than your audio right now, but.
Shit.
Is it connected through Bluetooth? That's all I ask.
Are you on a Bluetooth? Or are you on a wireless? You might need to get some wired headphones.
Yeah.
I'm
If you're
on
on
a
Bluetooth, you're on Bluetooth?
Bluetooth.
Yeah, something's
Yeah,
not connecting right, man.
Yeah.
Man,
How you doing? Maximum effort.
I'm doing good, man. Doing
On
good.
vacation, relaxing, getting some naps in.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
accepting any calls from work, right?
No. No. Not that they haven't called me yet, but it's
So yeah.
vacation, man. This is
That don't mean nothing.
this is pure happiness in life.
How you doing, Hondo? Is it better?
I don't know. I'm trying to change positions.
Oh, you know what I know what he has to do
Missionary.
now. I know what he has to do now. So Hondo, close
Yeah.
your app. You're gonna have to close
Open
your app,
negotiator.
and then yeah, right. This is what you got to do.
Support.
Yeah, you're gonna have to close your app,
Support.
go into your settings, go to your Bluetooth, disconnect the device, and then reconnect it, and then go back and start the app.
All right. Let me try that. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah.
Greetings, nerds. Hello, Krista.
Yeah.
So we got some things to talk about. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, that thumbs up. If you're not new, even press that thumbs up. We like thumbs ups. Helps the algorithm, gets the word out. We're going to talk. We're going to have full Shang-Chi. How do you pronounce it? They said it in the movie. Shang-Chi, like Sean,
Shang-Chi.
but Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. Like,
Okay.
think of like,
I've been calling
like
Shang-Chi.
we don't say Shang, we don't say Shang Tsung. It's Shang Tsung.
I'm going to call it Shang.
Shang Tsung.
I can't do it, man. That's why I've said it for years.
Oh, Shang.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just you know what it is. It's the phonetically we're correct, but then it comes down to how somebody wants their name pronounced. Kind of. I get it. I don't like people calling me Ricardo. Like, hey, don't do that. You can't do it. Call me Rick. You got to be able to roll your R, baby.
Ricardo
Yep.
Rodriguez.
Fuck you. That wasn't nice. That was not nice.
I'm sorry, Rick. I was a
You were
little
having too
tipsy
much
last
fun.
night.
I get it.
Went into a rant about the crow. Rick didn't like that. He's ready to jump me over the table. I have some hot takes, Rick. Hot takes. Lori, evening, gents. Hello, Lori. How's it going? Let's see. All right, so we're going to talk some Shang-Chi, full spoiler review a little later on. Not a lot of news this week. This was kind of a very, very mellow kind of news week. There's some trailers supposedly going to be dropping later in the week. Like The Matrix is supposed to drop, right?
This Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. I finally saw the No Time to Die. Or, yeah. Was it No Time? Yeah, I saw that in the theater today.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I'm glad it's ending. I'm They should take a break from Bond after this one.
No, that's not what you do.
Take a break. Take a
What
break.
you do is you
Take
go
a
to the
nice little 6-year hiatus.
no done on to the next.
I don't want to see a new Bond. Nah, they're gonna do something stupid the next Bond. Gotta
You
wait
wait
this
3
out.
to 4 years before you come out with another.
Give me 6. Give me 6.
Yeah, 6 is too
Hondo.
long, man.
All right.
All right, let's hope this works. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you. We can
Way
hear you.
better.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah. There we
Whew,
go.
okay.
Tech support's a win.
It
Thumbs up
All
now,
right.
guys. Thumbs up. There's the tech support little snippet.
could sound better. We're gonna buy. I'm gonna buy you a mic.
We have to
Proper
timestamp
mic.
that.
If you're gonna be a YouTube influencer, you're gonna need proper equipment, Hondo.
Yeah,
Dude,
Hondo's like-
Mandalorian is such a fucking name.
Everybody's going off and doing their own thing. Like Hondo's in like Miss Misery's YouTube video showing off his swag, and Rick's going off the 6-scale reviews and doing his little videos. Everybody's branching off, doing their own thing. Let's see how it is.
Hey. We always come back to the elite.
Ray.
Spreading the word.
How you doing, Hondo?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling. You know, we're ready to do this comic book nerd speak. ready to get it going.
You're a poet. Yeah, when you want him to say something, he doesn't say anything. But when he doesn't, you don't want him to say, he can go on forever. That's our Hondalorian. I'm sure his pull list is going to be loaded with all kinds of gems. All right, let's get the sad news out of the way first. Every week it's somebody else, man. So every damn week there's somebody. Yep. Ed Asner was last week. So this week we lost Michael K. Williams, great character actor. Probably best known for The Wire. Best known, just he had such a unique look. I think last famously seen in Lovecraft Country, great role, probably like one of his better roles for sure. Like showing like he had a lot of sides.
Signature for him.
Yeah, it's a very he got to do some acting in that show, and it showed. And I think he was up for an Emmy for that last one too. I think. Yeah, I don't know if he won. Yeah, he was up for an Emmy for that. But just
I think he's the favorite.
Yeah.
To win it.
It hasn't happened yet.
Okay. I hope it's not a posthumous kind of thing. I hope I
remember looking at the list and like he deserves it out of the people. Okay. But awards are really meaningless. Really, it's just who gets paid off. So, but he's probably more famously known for The Wire. A lot of I'm still an asshole that hasn't seen the Wire yet, but he's the one guy from The Wire, even if you haven't seen The Wire. Just a unique look. It's he always brought a lot of gravitas to the roles he had, even if it's a minor little role. So whatever he was in, he was on Community, like the show Community. I love that show, the Dan Harmon show. He played a substitute science. He played like a science teacher that came out of prison. And he's now he's a science teacher. And it was just hilarious. He had he can do serious. He can do funny. He can play, he was very versatile, So yeah, Hondo, what are your thoughts, man, on Michael K. Williams?
Yeah, it's really sad news, man. He's too young to be going out, to pass away. He's just too young to die. What a great actor, man. I mean, yeah, everybody, he's like either the favorite character or like the second favorite character of The Wire. Everybody always, Omar Little is just, an iconic type of, TV character. And, it's really sad, man, because and definitely I'm sure from his role on The Wire, that's when he got into Boardwalk Empire and he got into, Lovecraft Country, and he was also in this miniseries. I think it's called The Night of.
I heard of that.
Yeah, he's good in pretty much everything he does, and it's really sad, man. All kinds of Twitter posts and Facebook, Instagram, like all these celebrities and all kinds of people are just like sad and in mourning, Yeah,
it was 55. Yeah, that's way too young.
That's way too young.
Yeah, drugs, right? It was like fentanyl. was like coke and fentanyl or some shit. At first it was
Yeah,
like a heroin overdose, then like it came out it was like coke and fentanyl. So that sucks, man, to go like that. But you know, like you probably have, you know, dealing with some demons, man. You don't really know people what people are going through, and sometimes you know, going to drugs is the only answer. And sometimes you just fuck up. You do the wrong drugs at the wrong time with the wrong people, and yeah, you just fuck up. Like drugs are okay. Yeah, drugs are fine. Just do them responsibly and be safe. Like, just don't be an idiot when you do drugs. But we don't know the circumstance. Rick, make some sense of this.
Well, there's no real sense to be made on how he passed, man. You know, just people have, everybody has their own issues personally and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
Not saying it was one of those things where he was so depressed. I mean, shit, he could have been partying and or whatever, and it's just something was laced bad. You know, there is a big thing about fentanyl going on in the news right now. But the thing that kills me about the guy is that he was a working actor for such a long time, and his star just started to fucking shine bright, man. I mean, he just started killing it with it, role after role. I mean, he wasn't the main guy that was like on the show or on the bill, but he was the guy that you kind of remembered from whatever you were watching. Like, he stands out. Like, his performances stand out. The guy carries great emotion. The guy's he's good, man. He's great. There's guys got it, and you can see that, you know, he does have it. It just sucks that sometimes these guys pull from something personal. You know, if it was one of those things, or if it's just a bad batch. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how he felt or whatever. I don't want to speculate. But all I know is somebody was taken way too soon when his star was just about to fucking take off, dude.
Yeah, and he was becoming more and more like he did a lot of little roles here and there, like Law and Order and CSI and all that. But he was getting more and more like the bigger roles were coming, and it just sucks, man. That he died at this point in his career, just like you said, just about to kind of pick up, kind of like just kind of getting a little bit more well known. That, like you said, Lovecraft Country was just something that, you know, he stood out. Like, they were all great actors on the show, but his performance, it was definitely one of the top performances of that show. And just kind of being, see who's let me see who's I want to see who the lineup is. So who's going against comedy? I don't know. Hondo, what do you think? What's your favorite role?
Take a step back, bro. You look like Judge Dredd right now on fucking screen.
I am the Hondo.
I wanted to mention that he's also a really good house dancer.
Really?
He could get down. He was like
55. So wait a minute. Yeah, he was like, he was in his he was probably in his late 20s when fucking House was hitting it.
Yeah. And he still had it. Like what's his name? Mike Coulter posted a video.
From, Luke Cage?
Yeah, Luke Cage. He posted a video on Instagram of him dancing, and he's getting off. He's going down. He's getting off.
Oh shit!
And it was fairly recently. Yeah, like like they have that kind of style of like house dancing. It's pretty sick.
I know house dancing, bro. Yeah, trust me. That's a yeah.
Oh. So this is who he's going against in the Emmy. He's going John Lithgow, Fajbini, Bradley Whitford, Tobias Menzies, Mags Magnolia. I'm going. Yeah, I think from this list, I haven't seen all these shows, but yeah, I think he should get this one. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Giancarlo Esposito is also nominated for Mandalorian.
He ain't gonna get it because it's the Mandalorian. So
yeah, No, I think
he's good. He's great, but he's not gonna get it because it's the Mandalorian.
Posthumously, and he deserves it just because he was fucking really awesome in that role. Lori, heartbreaking about Michael Williams. His demons got the best of him, unfortunately. Yeah. Like I said, it could have been just he was
could have been a bad batch. I don't want to
Yeah.
put him in a mindset. I don't know where I'm not inside of his
You
mind.
don't know the story. People just make mistakes with drugs sometimes. You do, like I said, do them with the wrong people, do them the wrong bad batch, man.
The real bad batch.
Like Philip Seymour Hoffman, both of the
he had demons.
actors. but their demons won. Yeah, he had.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had some. Yeah.
I was gonna say Trevor Hoffman. I was like, that's the closer for the Padres.
Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. That man had demons, man. I was like, Trevor Hoffman. What happened
Oh
to
man,
him?
baseball demons.
Yeah, no, he didn't really have any, unless he was giving up a fucking 4-run lead to the Giants and shit.
Oh, he was in that shitty Ghostbusters. Oh, see, I didn't make
He
it.
was one of the two cops.
Okay.
Dude, if you look at that line of movies he's in, you're like, shit, he was in that, and it's all bit parts. The man paid his dues in Hollywood and worked his way up playing these bit parts, dude.
Yeah, from what I saw in Boardwalk Empire, he was really good. Like I didn't see the whole series, but from what I saw, he was really good in that too.
Do you think it's something with these HBO series actors? Because sometimes when they go to movies, they don't translate. I call it and Chris is gonna laugh at this one, the David Caruso effect. Because David Caruso was that great TV actors, little snide looks and shit, but they don't play well on screen.
It depends. For every George Clooney, there's like 6 David
Caruso.
Yeah, so no, there's guys that can cross over, and there's guys that really can't. Like Tom Hanks started in TV. Like, he's like one of the most well-known people. Yeah, a lot of
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams, yep. A lot of the great actors got started off in TV. So it just some hit, some don't.
Yeah, it's just
depends.
It just sucks that I think this is one of the guys that he was gonna hit.
Yeah, and it was on his way. So what's your top 3 favorite roles of Michael K. Williams, Hondo?
The Wire. No, I mean, that's really what I know him for, is The Wire. And I was happy to see that he was in the cast of Boardwalk Empire. He was also on this other show too. It's with the redhead from Mad Men. What's her name?
Chastain.
Not Chastain. I forget. Damn. Well, anyways, he was in another one too, and I think he's with the guy who played the Punisher.
Oh, Frank Grillo.
No,
he should have been the Punisher.
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane.
I think he's in the series with Thomas Jane as well. But yeah, I don't know. I like pretty much everything he's done. Is everything I've seen that he's in. He's really good. Yeah. So The Night of, he was really good in that. He played like a prisoner who kind of takes this kid under his wing. And yeah, of course, The Wire and Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably. I haven't seen Boardwalk or Wire yet, so I can't put that on my list. But Community was great in Community. I love those episodes he was in. It was fucking hilarious. He was really good in that. And Lovecraft Country, and and what I've seen from him in Boardwalk Empire. So I'll probably have to go those 3. What about you, Rick?
Definitely, like Alex said, it's like if you want to name the 5 best, it's Omar Little's gonna go down as one of his best. I mean,
yeah. I was a binge watch of The Wire this summer. I just never got around to it.
Yeah, Lovecraft Country, that's up there. That's probably number 2. See, number 3 is a small ass part, dude. There was a fucking Spike Lee movie that he did. I don't remember when it was. I think it was in 2005.
Brooklyn?
No. Miracle at St. Anna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like about the 4 soldiers who were trapped in a church, and they were trying to get away and shit like that. But he's like he just played a scared soldier. And you could just see, like, right there, he had like, his moment. It just hit me right now. I was like, holy shit, that's the guy. People, you always remember people from like small ass little scenes and shit. You'll see somebody, and you're like, holy shit, this guy looks familiar. Next thing you know, it's like, fuck, he was in Beat Street in fucking 89 or whatever, 83, 82. But just one of those things that you just see somebody and you're like, I fucking know this guy from somewhere. Where is it? And I'm just glad that his name, that we all kind of know him now. It's not he's not just that guy anymore. That's in the
He's not
background.
just So
You
yeah,
know,
looks
like
like
he did work that we can recognize him now. So hopefully that's his lasting legacy, dude.
he has. Yeah, I think he has a couple more movies. It didn't look like it was anything like super spectacular. So
Yeah,
it's
it
not
wasn't.
like
He didn't have his starring role yet.
But
He was
that
he was
one.
a lot in a lot of ensembles, but whatever he was in, man, he was great. So
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. All right, so R.I.P. The great Michael K. Williams, true legend. Too bad he had a lot of good years left in him, but unfortunate things happen. Lori, The Wire, Boardwalk Empire, and When They See Us. I want to see that too. When They See Us, I heard that was good.
how old do actors usually work into? Because I know Hackman at one point stopped. I know Connery at one point stopped.
I think it varies on
It
how.
varies on the actor, right?
Yeah,
Because I mean,
I
Eric
know it.
Lyons is still going strong,
Lot-
If you're
lot of-
Anthony Hopkins, you're still going.
right?
Right?
The
Exactly.
people get older, their brain doesn't work as much as the brain functions are different for different people, so they can't really sit and remember scripts and just do that. And sometimes I don't want to see them like trot out people. I think they get to a point where it's like, oh, I can't do this anymore, and like I'm just gonna step aside and just be retired for a while. And there's certain people that are still alive, but you haven't seen them in like 20 years. They just said, okay, I'm done. I had enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Rick Moranis.
yeah.
Well,
That was
self-imposed,
different.
but
That was
self-imposed.
yeah. So it's some people have stepped away to kind of like right themselves, and some people just never come back to. They're just like, all right, I made my money, I did my time. It's like it's not worth And like some people are okay with having a couple $20 million in the bank and not really having live a life. So you can live pretty nicely if you want to live like a pretty good life for $20 million. It can be pretty good, but people want to get all the fucking fancy bullshit. So yeah, well, R.I.P. for sure. So like and subscribe to the channel, please. Let's see, where's my thumbs up? There you go. Smash that like button. Yeah. We're working on some videos. Hopefully, we're going to try to get that score video out. Hopefully this month, before the month's over. But we're all looking forward to doing that list. That's going to be a fun one. Do the weekly show every week. Tuesdays for now. Might be switching around in October. We'll see. It's going to just look out for the social media so you know when we come on. If any times change, anything weird. Because life is getting a little more busy right now. Well, parts of it and parts are getting slower, so we'll see. But hopefully we keep going on this trajectory. But you'll get at least one show a week from us, at least one show a week. We're gonna make that issue number 100 very soon.
Right?
Yeah.
How many more? What are we slated for that one? Is that
It's in 5 weeks.
last week of October?
I think it's first week of November. So I remember I did the math on it.
So we just possibly missed
Yeah. The big Halloween show that could be number 100. Yeah, Bo's gonna dress up as Beta Ray Bo.
Beta Ray Bo.
Beta Ray Bo.
No, I want Solomon Bo. That I need to see that though. He looks like a pilgrim. He doesn't look like Solomon King. I'm sorry.
Just a pilgrim.
I just want to ask him, like, is this Thanksgiving?
Ooh,
Like, oh, it's Solomon Kane. Was he
you
a
watch?
pilgrim?
Have you watched the finale of Rick and Morty yet?
Not yet. I need to watch this whole season. I think I have it
Season's-
recorded.
Season's good. Season's been all right. It's been, the last 2 episodes were cold though. Last we were like, oh shit, this shit's going down. And there's some like I can't spoil it, but there's some Solomon Kane Crow references and shit.
Oh shit! Fucking, they got both of us
Really?
at the same time. Wow.
Make the 100th the Halloween show. How are we gonna make that? It's not magic here.
Mathematically, it has to line up. We're
not gonna force it.
We are for the fans, Lori. We are for the fans, but we can't.
Let's see. All right, so it's the 7th. So 90. So then the 19th, October 19th.
October 19th.
I think that lines up as the first, as the 100. So we could take a week off. 2 weeks off.
No, I am about pushing forward.
Yeah, so I think the October 8th, 19th. I don't think I have a show. We got to check calendars. We got to work on October schedule. But yeah, we're coming. We're coming. Yeah, I think we should end it at 101. Laura, have you guys seen season 3 of Shadows yet? No, I'm waiting to. I'm building up a couple episodes because I want to like watch a bunch at the same time. I can't wait. I heard it's really good, so I
Seen
can't.
both already.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Fucking
it.
hilarious.
Tomorrow's a new one, right? Yeah, I'll probably
I
wait till
think so.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably watch 3 of them tomorrow all together. So, and then I'll be caught up. Yeah, I love that show. So good. Best show on TV.
Yeah. Great.
All right, let's go through some figures. One of my favorite sections of the show. Kind of going through some new releases and some stuff. Update from last week. The Batman Year 2. This is basically what you're getting in the figure. So when he's in the pose from the comic, you have to take that big ass cape. You take off the arms, and when you want to pose him with the cloth cape, you put the arms back on. I got my pre-order in. Luckily, I tried to get another one, but it wouldn't let me. So it's but I got mine. I got the unsigned version. I have a bunch of McFarlane signatures, so I don't really need a card that's signed. But cool looking figure. Hondo, did you see this last week?
Oh yeah, I ordered it.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice.
I ordered it first thing that morning when it came out. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, let me go
Yeah.
track that down."
Yeah, apparently it sold out pretty quick. So you lucked out. Luckily, we both woke up hella early.
Nice.
Yeah, I was at work and then I was like, let me check, and then I checked and I ordered it.
Yeah, did you get the signed one or the unsigned?
I got the unsigned.
Yeah.
He got it unsigned.
I know, shocking.
I could meet him at a convention and have him sign it.
Yeah. I got a bunch of McFarlane signatures. I haven't signed McFarlane baseball. I don't, I got enough signed. So it was I think it was like $25 extra. I think the regular release was like $40 something, and then the signed one was like $25 more or something like that. Which it's cool. If you don't have a McFarlane signature, I guess that's cool. What kind of sucks is on the back of the card too, which is kind of you can't really display it like cool. Like it should have been in front of the card. That's kind of stupid the way the signature. That's kind of dumb, but cool figure. Can't wait. I think it releases November. That's what it says, anyways. But never trust a release date on a figure. Rick is just learning this. So we got this. We got this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Cobra Kai figures. These look kind of fun. We got Johnny Lawrence versus Donatello. They got their little gis on. These are by Playmates. So yeah, the face sculpts are not going to be great, but it's kind of cool, the concept. We got Danielson and Michelangelo going at it. And we got Leonardo Miguel Diaz going at it. These look kind of fun. Rick, again, mess with any of these?
No. I mean, I like the novel idea of it.
I like the boxes. I like how it's like
the boxes are great.
Like a video game kind of. Like these are ones I would like leave it. If I got one, I'd leave it in the box.
The turtles look cool. I mean, the turtle figures look kind of dope. I have an issue with the. Why does fucking Daniel look the same age as fucking Miguel?
I think this is supposed to be like year 1 Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, these are both
that looks like old ass Johnny right there, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be old man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you said, the sculpts aren't supposed to be all that.
Yeah, these are high quality. It's almost like cartoonish versions. What's up with Miguel's wrist? Yeah. I hate when they do figures like that. When they do like the wrists are bigger than the hand.
The log wrist, Lincoln log wrist.
It looks like he has Mega Man hands.
Looks like he looks like one of the fucking GoBots.
He looks like Rumble.
Just about when he's about to do his thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cute. Like you said, it's a cute little novelty. Alex, get any of these?
Nah, but they're cool. I mean, I like the. They come up with anything now, man. Like
everything's like Turtles have crossed over with everything. They've crossed over like WWE, Ghostbusters, Batman. Yeah, the Turtles have like they're easy to fucking like have a deal with. You can if you have a property and you want to associate it with the Turtles. Yeah, that you can easily do it. Like it's
Mortal Kombat. Let's have the Turtles in.
Throw the Turtles in. These just got released. These are McFarlane. These are the Princess Bride figures. The one thing is, what's up with Andre's fucking face sculpt, man?
Damn.
Andre looks like, I don't know how to describe Andre's look.
He looks beaten up, bro. Like somebody caught his ass in an alley.
It
Like he looks fucking like somebody beat the shit out of him and he forgot to shave.
Yeah,
He looked like he had 20 bottles of wine.
That's typical Andre though.
Yeah, McFarlane recently on the face sculpts have been not really good. Like those Suicide Squad figures were very questionable. Like I don't know, some whoever's skull, and they used to have some of the best likenesses too. So I don't get are they just going cheap on the sculpts, or like who's in charge of this shit? Like I don't know, man. It's just, the face sculpts are very disappointing in a lot of these McFarlane figures. Krista, she wants all 4. I think dude looks good. Because he has a mask on, so you don't have to see his face. What's the chick's name?
Buttercup.
Buttercup. Yeah, I was like, Honey Drop. The hell's her name?
It's just for me.
Pixie Dust.
All the head sculpts, like the bodies look great.
Yeah.
They look fucking dead on, but those head sculpts are fucking, they're off.
He looks like more like Dusty Rhodes than Andre.
It does look like Dusty Rhodes.
Fucking,
it's like I don't know what's up with Inigo. He does not look like Mandy Patinkin.
What was his the girl, this chick when he was beefing with Ted DiBiase? Was it Crystal? No, Sapphire. Sapphire, right?
Sapphire.
It looks like Sapphire and Dusty's kid.
Wow.
She does kind of look. Very Sapphire-ish. Yeah. I don't like those face sculpts, man.
Yeah. The one on dude isn't that bad.
Who? Carrie Elwes?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if.
No, not Carrie Elwes. The other guy.
Oh, Inigo looks fucking horrible, dude.
That's right.
Yeah. Look at
the
that
chick,
fucking...
Honey Drop looks like a chick from
Buttercup.
From
butter stuff.
Looks like a chick
California Honey Drops.
It looks like a chick from Westworld.
Yeah. Yeah.
Krista Carlson, totally agree about the face of LOL, but a Princess Bride Mark. LOL. Yeah, see?
I'm a Mark too, but it's just like
you can't.
If they want me to spend money, you guys got to do a better job.
It's a little bit. Like, I'm not saying they have to be Hot Toys level face sculpts. They don't have to be like perfect.
But Andre looks like he just fucking went through WrestleMania 3 right there, bro.
These could be like prototypes.
Yeah, I'm hoping they are prototypes.
Say it. Would you like some peanuts?
Would you like some peanuts?
Peanuts?
Inconceivable?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Oh yeah, why don't they have him?
Vizini? They should have Vizini.
Well, this is I can see if this sells well, they'll make more characters.
Yeah,
There's plenty of characters you can make.
Who would you have as the next set? Who would you have as the next set?
You gotta have fucking what's his face?
I want Chris Sarandon because he's a fucking asshole, dude.
Chris Sarandon.
Yeah, Prince
Christopher Guest's character too.
Oh, Count Rogan, the fucking 6-fingered man.
Yeah, what the?
Fucking Miracle Max, Billy Crystal's character.
Yeah, I was about
a
to
wizard.
say,
Wizard.
I can't think of Billy Crystal's name. Yeah,
Miracle Max.
Yeah, you can do a lot. There's a lot of characters you can. You have a Fred. You can have a young Fred Savage being read to by fucking Columbo.
Yeah, Peter Falk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can have an alternate Wesley, the farm boy. You know.
Wesley.
But I know Lori says she wants the fucking rat, the swamp rats from the fucking fire swamp and shit.
Oh. Yeah, you could do all that.
Rodents of unusual size? They do exist.
So speaking of good face sculpts, at least one of them. So we got deluxe versions of Marty, Rick and Marty. This is Doc Brown and Marty McFly. They've come out with a Marty before, but this looks like a little bit more updated. I do like the Doc Brown face sculpt. I love this movie. I kind of want to hold out for a Back to the Future Part 2 because I love that.
Hot toy?
Hot toy. This is a hot toy. So this is the Doc Brown. This is what he comes with. Great batch of a set. This is like his plutonium suit before Marty goes back in time. So you got a bunch of head sculpt. He looks great. Like the suit looks awesome. I love the head sculpt. Looks great too. We got his little his plutonium case, his little remote control for the DeLorean. It looks pretty cool. I like his accessories.
This is a prototype.
This is the
actual release stuff or the prototype?
This is the release one, I guess.
Fuck.
What do you the Marty I have issue with. I think the Marty is just too stoic.
Yeah,
I want to bring. You gotta have a little bit of joy in Marty's fucking.
You know what it is? It's Michael J. Fox and Eric Stoltz had a kid, and it's Marty McFly. That's what it is. Look at him.
I do like all the accessories. You can take off the jacket, and he has his little.
Dope, man.
He comes with Einstein. Yeah,
it's Einstein, dude.
Yeah, he's got the video camera.
Sick.
Yeah, Einstein is still cute. I just want Einstein. That's all I want. Yeah, he comes with the backpack and stuff. Yeah, I just wish he had a better face sculpt. I'm not a big fan of It's too like stoic. Like I don't know. It's just but I do like Doc Brown's face.
It's great, but I kind of would want a second face sculpt. You know how like when he makes that one face when he pauses and he thinks about something and then he just walks off. He's just like and has like a thinking face. Yeah, the Great Scott face is the best. But I just want that one face where he's just like, when he hears something and he's just like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate when they do
face.
that kind of face. Like when they released the Harley Quinn, the first Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, she just had that fucking goofy ass like look on her face. Like that's cool to have that, but have like a regular
face.
Some characters I just want them to like look how they look in the movie, and I'll pose them around. I don't need the fucking then you're just stuck with a goofy ass face. Like I don't know. I'm more of a favor just have like a either have two. If you're gonna have like a goofy face like that, at least have another option just for like a normal simple face, or just make it where you can like replace like certain parts and just mix and match. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what else. Anything else we want to talk about? All right, so we're gonna jump into the Shang-Chi review. Legend of the Ten Rings. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit non-spoilers, and then we're gonna jump into spoilers. Let's see. Hold on, a couple more things. The Laurie Back to the Future ones look great. I love a Jim Iganowski from Taxi Driver. When are you gonna get a hot toy, Laurie? Come on, you step up your game.
And once they come out with the Golden Girl ones and shit.
Yeah.
She'll get once they come out with Sophia, fucking she's there, dude.
All right, so let's jump into to the meat of the section today. So Shang-Chi. I'm trying to learn Legend of the Ten Rings, the latest Marvel movie to be coming out. This is not on Disney Plus, right? At the same time, this is like
I'm not sure if it's one of those premium.
I don't think so. That's what. Remember a couple weeks ago they said, that they're gonna. This is gonna be in theaters only, not on Disney Plus.
That's great then. Yeah. This is why it's doing so well. Yeah,
you're gonna make force people. Yeah, and overall, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a fun time. Some parts, but some parts I got a little sleepy, and like and this Rick had an excuse. He was late night. I was in the middle of the day. So it's very we'll lot to talk about in the spoiler section. But I like the fight scenes. I thought the fights were good when they did happen. I thought it was a little long. I thought it's just one of those things. These modern movies have to go over 2 hours and like 10 minutes because they think they have to. Like, dude, like cut some of this fat out, man. It's such a good hour and a half, hour and 45, 2 hour movie here. But they just want to like load all this shit in. Like some shit you can easily cut, but it's just the problem with modern movies. They think that not everything needs to be Avengers Endgame. You know, it doesn't need to be 3 hours long. Even that was too long. I think Infinity War was the one that was like, all right, cool. This was the right length. It was long, but it didn't feel long. Make your insert joke there. But Hondo, without giving any spoilers, what do you think of the movie?
I liked it, man. I liked it a lot. There was a lot of cool things about it. The martial arts was excellent. They gave a lot of nods to a lot of other films and other filmmakers. Just good action. It kind of happened a little fast, everything, but But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the movie. And yeah, it was really good. It had a good cast. Oh man, yeah, it was good. I'd give it.
Yeah. The leads, Aquafina and dude, what's his real name?
What?
Simu Liu.
Simo Liu. Yeah. They have great chemistry. They're fun. Aquafina, I think Aquafina was a lot of fun in the movie. She, it's one of those things where she can easily be annoying and kind of like, oh, I don't want to see you, get off my screen. You're annoying me, too. But no, she knows. Like, I want to see her talk and I want to see her reactions to shit because she just has great chops. She's got great expressions and her timing's really good. If you ever see her, that movie she was in, 2 years ago about her grandmother dying in Asia.
Oh yeah.
Really good acting in that. And her that show Nora from Queens is a great show. It's actually really funny. Rick, what'd you think, man?
Dude, I fucking dug the shit out of it. Growing up, watching all these kung fu movies growing up, and also watching wuxia and stuff like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I love how they incorporated like all these different elements from all these different movies, from in Chinese film. I thought that was dope. Good opening scene with no spoilers, but it's wuxia. They show you wuxia, and then in other action scenes, you feel like you're watching something out of like a Jackie Chan or a Jet Li movie.
Yeah.
And it's fucking dope. I dug the action. To me there are parts in it where it just got a little bit too slow, and I think what happens when they get too slow, they haven't made us care about these characters so much just yet. All of a sudden, you're just thrust into the situation, then it just moves on. It's like, oh wait, so what happened? Why are we here? What happened again? I think the pacing and the editing, I think was just placed wrong. All the movies there, it's great. It's just the pacing was just off to me. It just made in certain parts it was too much of a lull.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think they should have moved some action scenes around. Like there was a big 40-minute gap where there was no action. Like that could have used like one little something there just to kind of like. But they're trying to over-explain a lot of things. Some things that didn't need explaining. But yeah, the action, the acting, the villain, I have some issues with. But the fight scenes were great. The acting was great. The visuals were really nice. Some points, the visuals get a little, I don't want to say hokey, but kind of takes me out of it. It feels like it's like a sitcom dream sequence. I'll talk about it. Talk about it later when we get to spoilers. Let's see. Big Leo, Shang-Chi was dope. Stop hating, Ray. I liked it. I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, no movie's perfect.
You know what? But the whole thing is, I don't think we're hating. I mean, this is the 25th movie in the whole Marvel series. Yeah. Just try ranking this movie.
I would say
it is not in the top 10 for me.
Middle of the road Marvel flick.
Yeah, it's a middle of the road. It's up there like with Doctor Strange and stuff like that.
It's an Ant-Man, kind of middle of the road.
It's a fun movie. It's great.
Better than the worst ones. So it's middle of the road. It was a fun time though. It was a fun time.
It's no Winter Soldier.
No, I thought she was going to be annoying, but it was actually a nice sidekick.
She was sick, man.
I liked her. Yeah.
And I'm not. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Yeah, let's get because I have some questions.
So do I about that. I think me and you are on the same page with that one.
So yeah, I have some things I want to talk about. All right, so let's give this a grade. Hondo, out of 10, would you get a CGC? This man, what do you give it?
I give it a. I give it an 8.
8.
Wow.
Fine.
I give it an 8.
Give it a fine. Was it 8? A very fine, or was that?
Very fine. It got boot. It got. I upgraded from a 7.5 because of certain reasons that I'll explain when spoiler.
Right on. Rick, what would you give this one?
I'm at a solid 7.
7?
Yeah, it's a good movie to go watch. I'm not sure if it's trust me, there's tons of Marvel movies that are out there, and I rewatch a lot of these Marvel movies. It just feels like this is probably going to be, put in the Doctor Strange.
I'll probably watch it one more time and then be like, I'll watch it.
And the fucked up part is, it's sad because I really want to like this character a lot more.
Yeah,
I want to like this a lot more.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll talk.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into.
Yeah.
Would you give it 7.5? I would give it a 7. I would say a 7.8. High 7. Yeah. High. Close to an 8. Yeah. No, it was fun. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but there's some stuff we can definitely talk about in spoilers. So
Are we going spoilers? Are we going spoilers? Is that what's happening?
We're going spoilers. All right.
Okay,
Well, so
45,
full spoilers. So good movie. Yeah, the Mandarin shit still pissed me off. I did like what they did with the rings. I thought the ring effects were kind of cool, kind of interesting. A new kind of take to it. I kind of get why you couldn't do the regular ring things. I get that, but just kind of like still not doing the Mandarin, just kind of explaining away it was a nickname that he tried to appropriate for me, and I have many names, but I'm not the Mandarin, but I am the Mandarin. So it's the same shit that happened in
Iron Man.
Iron Man 3. And the Trevor shit I didn't like either. I thought that was
comedy, unneeded comedy fucking.
It was. I get what they were trying to do, kind of like make up for what fans were pissed off about Iron Man 3, but it was just I didn't need to see him through the whole fucking movie making the little jokes like, okay, you beat the dead horse to it. I get it. You were in the Iron Man 3, everyone hated it, and now you're here to like make amends, whatever. If it was one quick scene, fine, but the fact that he was a major character going on was super distracting to me, and like every time he just showed up, I was just kind of groaned, like when the fucking the butt dragon thing with that little Pokemon thing that was more interesting than he was, and it felt forced. It was just kind of that kind of threw me off. But I did like the fight scenes. I thought the fight scenes were great. Like Rick said, it's like Jackie Chan. You felt the wushu kind of stuff too. It was definitely you could tell it's a kind of a love letter to all those kind of Western, Eastern films, martial arts films. So some shots were really beautiful. Some shots were really great. And then like the love story between Winu and the mom and dad. They just went to like hokey sitcom flashback cameras, and that took me out of it, man. I didn't like the way they shot those. It just felt super hokey.
Which ones?
The first one, the first one or the dancing. That's
the whole thing. That's wuxia.
Yeah, but not like when you have it like this, dude. Nah,
it's something.
No, I've seen wuxia before. I've seen a lot of it, but they don't do like that super cheesy.
It's almost like a fucking soap opera with that.
They use the wrong camera for that. Yeah, but it takes.
Oh, okay, camera wise, yeah, but it's pretty much like you get that whole we're in love.
Well, I get that. I get that part. No, that's fine. It's like almost anime-ish, like, but the camera, the colors in the camera just it made it super hokey for me. I just kind of cringed when I saw that part.
Acid dream sequence.
Yeah, but not in a good way, man. But yeah, the dragon stuff at the end was fun. I didn't really need it in this movie. I kind of wanted the same problem I had with Black Panther. Like they go to CGI fight fest at the end when you built up this great just have a 10-minute martial arts battle, man. Like lose the rings and just go hand and no, we're gonna do this hand to hand. He just fights him hand to hand, and it's just a bloody. They beat the shit out of each other, and he ends up winning, just being the better fighter than his dad. I didn't need the dragon fight, even though I love it. I'm a big kaiju guy, and two dragons beating the shit out of each other. It was pretty awesome. So I got some more to say, but I'll leave it to you guys. Hondo, what are some of the things you liked about this film? What's some of the things you didn't like about the film?
Well, it gets a little bump up because the lead actor Simu pitched he threw the opener in the Giants game on Sunday
Dodgers, yeah,
against the Dodgers, and then he did a flip on the mound, and so
that's awesome.
That's cool. So that's a little personal extra for me. Dude, it's all about the fight scene on the bus.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great.
On the Muni bus, man. On the Muni bus is great, and just seeing San Francisco and
seeing the Fairmont was cool. They showed the dim sum place on Clement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's something about that for me. When they show his license and it says Euclid Avenue, it's the
Yes.
correct neighborhood. That's huge for me. For being from the city and knowing my neighborhood,
Yeah.
or knowing my neighborhoods. That fact that he
That's
lives
over
there and then
by,
he goes to Clement. Yeah, it's over in the.
That's by Gary,
Yeah, it's
by-
over near Arguello.
Yeah.
by the old Coronet.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's the best part that you
I
see
love that
these
kind of shit. Yeah,
names.
those little things were, yeah.
Those are huge for me as being a native.
Yes, the accuracy is right. They got it right, and yeah. So I like that, man.
Yeah, I kind of wanted more. I kind of wanted more San Francisco. I kind of wish it was set more here. It's only,
Yes,
really
me
the
too.
First, it was really only like the first half hour that it was. You had basically after the bus sequence, you're pretty much gone from San Francisco. But what we did see was pretty cool.
I also liked that when they did there were moments where you felt like you were watching a foreign flick, like you were watching a Sui Hark or one of those UN what is it UN movies, like Crouching Tiger or and they're actually speaking in Chinese, and I like that they
like a John Woo movie, dude. It's like they're just like lost in their own thing, and you're just I wonder if people were pissed that they had to watch movies with subtitles, because I know a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, I do. I love it, man.
I love it.
I like seeing the accuracy. Like if I'm
authenticity.
It depends. Like on Godzilla movies, sometimes I'll throw on the subtitles just because, or the dub, just because I'm like doing some shit and just have another background so I can pay attention. I just want to see the fights. I don't really care about the human. But to go with the language it's intended for, because sometimes the dubs don't translate well.
It's a closer translation.
They don't get like the nuances like the characters have when it's in the regular translation. And yeah, you got to do a little reading here and there, whatever. But man, it's just so much more. You get so much more from the film. I don't know.
Sorry, Alex, didn't mean to step on you on that one. with
Cool.
how they were talking. How they were talking in the.
That was a good point, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I like that a lot. I like that they had that authenticity and it was a good feel to it. Oh, and I also like the Shang-Chi. He's a good actor, and he's a pretty good martial arts star. He's not overly, he's not overacting or anything like that. He was pretty good.
He played a good regular guy. He was
yeah.
He's just a regular. Like I think we went to high school with that guy or some shit. Fuck. That's Reg's
right?
cousin. That's Reg's cousin.
Yeah, right.
What'd you think of the Mandarin shit? Yeah, like the whole Mandarin, like kind of like retelling the origin of Mandarin, kind of like I don't know, kind of like rewriting Mandarin's history so it's not as problematic as it as they think it is.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's opening the door for other stuff, right? Like Wong comes at the end and he's like, "Do you still have the rings?" And this is super old. It's it's older than your father, who's 1,000 years old, and it's opening the door for something else.
Yeah,
we don't know what, but
the big rumor it's summoning Galactus. Like Galactus is aware of Earth now because of that. That's one of the big rumors.
Oh my god!
Everything.
Yeah,
That's all. Anytime there's any kind of thing, you're gonna get Fantastic Four. You're gonna get X-Men. Any little thing, anything they do.
Yeah.
Especially now, because this is a post-credit scene after the buyout.
Yeah, exactly. This is official.
This was filmed before it was happening now, and now it's coming out after the buyout. And that after-credit scene, I guarantee, was filmed way after the buyout. So they're definitely going to be setting something up. As far as I don't know about mutants. Maybe they're just setting stuff up in Eternals. But we don't know. We won't know until these movies come out. But Rick.
So I just want to touch on points that you guys have already made. Ray, I fucking agree with you on all the martial arts. Martial arts in this movie were dope. Straight up. Now, let's go right into something that I really didn't like. was the dragons.
Well, you didn't like him riding Falcor?
That's exactly what I thought of, dude. That's the first thing. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Is he Atreyu? What's going on here?
One thing I did. I'm sorry. Before you go on,
Yeah.
the fact that wasn't Fing Fang Foom, like I was kind of disappointed.
That's
because
where I go.
when he busted out the other dragon from the wall, and I saw, like, I thought it was Fing Fang. I marked out for a second. I felt like an idiot because I fucking jumped up. I was like, oh,
I was like, oh.
Yeah. I did the same thing.
And then I was like, really? Oh, this is not. It actually had a cool little design, but like, I think this might have been Fing Fang Foom, but they changed it last minute because maybe they want to use them for something else. But
that's the disappointing part, because that's what I was hoping for. I was like, oh, okay, so this dragon can communicate like mentally. Maybe they're gonna have him look like Fing Fang Foom, but he's not gonna talk. He'll talk to you telepathically or something. I was like, okay, I'm in, for this one. If this is one of those things, and maybe I'm a victim of my own fucking delight, Schadenfreude, when I saw you guys, with the whole Mephisto thing. I'm like just laughing my ass off. If this is Marvel trolling fucking fans, this is a bullshit thing to do. In the movies, you can do it in the shows. You can't do it in the movies.
Like, I get maybe you don't want to job out Fing Fang Foom like too early on, but you didn't have to have him lose. Just have him,
And that's the other thing. What I wanted was, so the explanation of the Mandarin. You have the Mandarin having almost like godlike powers the way they're talking, and yet all he's using is these rings is to create like a fucking little circle, like maybe about 15 feet in diameter around him and shit, just doing whatever. That's cool. Looks. I don't know if that's the powers of a god. The fact that you can live a long time. Okay, yeah, that's the rings are doing that for you. That's okay, I guess. All right, but I wanted to see more out of the rings. The fact that the rings aren't like the powers that we all know, and the whole thing about the Mandarin. I get the name, and I know that's what they're going for, but I don't know. I think just if he could have just acknowledged, like, yeah, that was me. That was supposed to be me because I'm feared and all that shit. It's just like
it was a persona. It was like a fucking persona.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like to scare the Westerners. This is a boogeyman.
It's a boogeyman. It's the Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, I created the Mandarin. You just have him like flashback, and he's in the green robe and he has a long beard and he's just fucking people up.
Yeah. But I think the people have like he said, I'm not a chicken dish, because Mandarin, I'm not named after a little orange. Or I get it, I understand.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna handle it a little better and just kind of like this is where you need a little bit extra fan service instead of like trying to explain away and trying to explain Iron Man 3 and like giving Trevor such a big role. I didn't need to see Trevor for last hour of this movie, man. Like one little scene that'd been fine. Like, oh, cool, but no, he's like a fucking he's like the fifth lead of this movie. It's just, the joke got old really quick, and it's like I didn't like his character back then. I don't like his character now, and I don't need another fucking 45 minutes of it either.
And this is the main thing I'm having. I'm still having this problem with Marvel movies. Marvel movies need to stop doing the shadow fucking villain. It's my negative. It's this. This is Black Panther fighting Killmonger at the end. Yeah. This is. And the thing that sucks is
Ant-Man versus Yellow Jacket. Fucking.
They do it twice to you in this movie. They do it twice. They do it with they do it with Wenwu and Shang-Chi, and then they do it with both dragons.
Yeah, it gets kind of annoying. You should build a lot of times. You should build to that. It's too easy to get like, oh, I'm going to fight myself. I think it's too easy of a trope, and a lot of movies fall. Not just Marvel movies though. It's a lot of movies have been following that trope for a long time.
This one here, well, yeah, The Matrix fucking did it. So this one here,
RoboCop did it. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's 209. Well, both of them did it. The one thing that I wish would have happened that I think would have saved this movie, for me personally, that probably would have knocked it into a 10, is fucking having Shang-Chi beat the shit out of the other dragon. Just, I did this to you, not fucking the other dragon fucking helped me. No, yeah. I beat your ass. I'm the fucking man now because I got all 10 rings. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of underwhelming. It just turned into like a CG fest at the end, which which kind of like my biggest issue with Black Panther. I love Black Panther. I think it's definitely one of the better ones, but that last fight took me the hell out of it. And like I said, the fight was cool. Like two dragons beating the shit out of each other. I'll watch that all day. But I didn't really need that in this movie.
I would have rather Fing Fang Foom would have saved that.
Yeah, I feel that would have made a little bit more sense because that makes sense for the storyline. I'm sure they're going to explain that those dragons are part of his race. They're part of an alien race in the comics.
They're his kids or some shit.
Oh yeah, he's related. There's a lot of those dragons
brothers
out
and
in the
they're
universe.
fighting.
Singing.
I'm gonna have to see it again.
Oh yeah, I'll
watch
probably
it again,
once it gets on Disney Plus, like for free.
Yeah, for free. I'm not gonna pay for it again. That's fine. I can watch it again. I'm not gonna own it. Like it's not one of those ones I need to own. But
I think I probably would buy it, but this is probably gonna be, and like I said, this is no knock against the movie because everybody right now wants to fucking knock it. Oh, well, you don't like it because it's. It was a all Asian cast. I was like, well, don't tell me what I like first and foremost.
I like a lot of Jackie Chan movies.
Like.
There's no honkies inside of those Jackie Chan movies. I like good movies.
I like good. I like it being.
I don't care if it's all black cast, all white cast, all brown cast, whatever. If it's good, I like.
If it's good, it's good. That's all.
What I don't like is like forcing it. Like, oh, we have to have that black character. We have to have the white character. Let's have that nerdy Asian character. Let's have the bimbo. Let's have I don't like unless it's like a horror movie like Cabin in the Woods.
You want the fucking stereotype typical cat. It's just that's the way it is when you do those cabin in the woods or a slasher movie.
Yeah, you need the tropes. But all right, let me run through a couple of these chats. Big Leo, I'll give it a 6.5 just because I really don't see the character being a huge factor in the MCU.
Thank you, Leo. That's something I wanted to touch on right there. I was going to ask you, where would he be in your pantheon of current Avengers that we've seen?
Oh,
where would you compare him?
Dude, I've been saying this. Like, dude, Marvel was running out of shit to do. So they're so lucky you got the Fantastic Four license, man. They're so lucky they got the X-Men license because I like Shang-Chi. I always like when he popped up here and there. I always enjoyed him, his character. I have some of the issues from the 70s. I haven't done like a full read of those issues, but I hear good things. A lot of people praise those, put those on a pedestal, saying they're really good. Yeah, I'll probably try to get to them someday. But they're what he showed, it's definitely not a character
he's not Cap, he's not
Thor,
and he's not Iron Man.
I would say D level character, really.
So
a
step below Hawkeye.
Way below Hawkeye.
Power wise too, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking power levels.
He's supposed to be the most proficient martial artist in the Marvel universe. Hand to hand, hand to hand combat. He's number one.
Oh, okay.
He's better than Wolverine. He's better than any Elektra. He's better than any of the. He's like number one.
Better than Iron Fist.
Yep. Oh yeah, he could kick shit out of Iron Fist. I was thinking that too during the movie. Like when I was watching, I was like, man, like Iron Fist could have been great if that motherfucker put any kind of effort in. Finn Jones, like any kind of effort in, to like being a martial artist. That's why they should have just got a martial artist from the get go. Like just get an unknown, up and coming. Get the next Jean-Claude Van Damme. Get the next fucking some guy.
Scott Adkins.
Yeah, man. Like they could have did that. I don't understand. Big Lil, but overall, it's a good ass film.
It's a good movie, man.
Yeah, Jim Pacelli. Yeah, they should just have called him Mandarin. Otherwise, I enjoyed it. And the fight on the bus, riding the one bus, will never be the same.
Why aren't they turning here?
I like how Muni wouldn't let them use their logos on the film. You don't see any Muni logos on the buses because there's so much violence on Muni buses. They didn't want to promote it. I was like, come on, man! It's fucking a Disney movie. Like you want?
You're not promoting the fact that there's a San Francisco resident kicking the shit out of a villain out of your bus.
Agree, Rick, about seeing SF movie accuracy. Yeah, like that 2014 Godzilla movie when they went to that BART station to like take cover. I was like, dude, there's no. First of all, the BART station logo is all off, and second, it's like, that's horrible. Bocelli, the subtitles for the movie worked, and more of the city would have been great. Yeah, I wanted some more San Francisco. I thought it was a little bit more. I could have used another 20 minutes in San Francisco, but I understand you got to move the plot along. You had other areas to go. Gold Dirty Bastards, I give it a 9. Didn't read the comics, so I didn't have that in the back of my head. Gold Dirty, I get that. Yeah, what do you think about that, Alex? Like kind of the changes they made from the comic. You read some of the issues, but what do you think of the change? Like they changed his father in the comic was Fu Manchu. but they that character's a little problematic, and they can't really use that character. It's not their license, so they switched. I forgot the other character's name. They kind of blended Mandarin and the other father from the comics origins kind of together. What'd you think of the changes from the comic?
I thought it was okay. I wish I would have seen. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it wouldn't have been two dragons fighting at the end. I wish it would have been like
Shang-Chi kicking
father,
its ass, man.
father versus son.
Yeah.
You know, in a real like long battle where they're fighting each other, and then where like I was thinking that was going to happen. That Shang-Chi was going to defeat his father, and then his father was going to say, "Okay, you're worthy of the rings or whatever, and here you go." You know, like something like that.
And the fight kind of turned into like it turned into like a Mortal Kombat, fight scene. It turned like one of the newer Mortal Kombats where you're like flying around and like going through things. Yeah, I wish it was more grittier fight at the end too. It just kind of felt like a Street Fighter video game kind of fight at the end. I got a little too cartoony at the end. Like I know I would rather see a little bit more mano a mano kind of a realistic kind of fight between father and son. I think it would have carried a lot more emotion instead of just seeing a couple, seeing it like a Final Fantasy fucking cutscene. It was cool looking. Visually, it was cool, but
Final Fantasy
that actor is big time.
I'd say it wasn't. Rick. Let's see.
The actor who played the Mandarin. Yeah,
he's a good actor. Yeah, I like him. I've seen him.
He's big. He's been in a lot of movies, man.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Asian flicks.
Great action, some comedy, great visuals, and sets up the universe. Kind of like it sets up.
I don't know about the setting up of the universe just yet until
just
we see exactly what they're setting up.
Yeah, the post credit. Yeah, they could just be setting up some bullshit in Eternals, which I don't.
10 rings, the shit with the 10 rings. If that's not a TV show, I kind of don't want to see like him going against his sister. Like for what? Dude, your sister? Like
well, that's the storyline from the comic. He beefs with his sister. His sister takes over the. She's basically like one of the queens of the underworld, and he pretty much has to take her down. In the conflict of that's his sister and shit. So she's pretty badass in the comic too. His sister's kind of cold in the comic. Yeah, I've read a little bit. Some of the new. Have you read Hondo? Did you read any of the new Shang-Chi that came out recently? Some of the new issues.
I got the first issue, but I haven't read them.
Not bad. It's kind of almost parallel to the movie. He's like living in San Francisco. He's like just chilling in San Francisco, and like they come after him, and he's like I forgot he was like working some like dead end job or something. Crouching Tiger and Matrix type feel to some of the fight scenes and some Jackie Chan movie elements. Yeah,
I agree with all of that right there.
That's what I liked about it.
All the wire fu stuff and go check out the
fight on the side of the building, man. That shit was sick.
That was cool. I like that. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that scene.
Rush Hour?
No, the one in G.I. Joe 2, when they were fighting alongside the mountain and stuff. That kind of gave me that kind of vibe. That was the only decent part of that fucking movie.
Decent. You're right.
The only decent part of that movie. The rest of that movie is fucking horrible. Go check out the Gold Dirty Bastards. I believe they have a show on tonight. You guys running tonight? If you like some shit talking sports bastards, go check them out. Go make fun of Womack. Shang-Chi will be a factor. And end credit scene sets it up. Wong is like the new Coulson. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Wong's been setting it up. So he had like a little scheme with Abomination to like throw fights. Like I don't. Is that but for what end? To do what end?
For what to what ends? Yeah.
Is that okay? So that's just
money.
Money. Because it looked like when he threw him back, it was that looked like the vault, the raft, the fucking prison that Blonsky was supposed to.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be the raft. So I think that's going to set up some stuff with Thunderbolts too, with Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, she's putting shit together, man. Let's see. Bus scene fights inside of building fights were sick. Yes, I agree. We're recording tomorrow, football eve. Oh, I guess. Oh, right on. Yep. Thunderbolts.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for, man.
I think
Thunderbolts for a while.
I think this next phase is going to be emphasis on villains because we had this 20-something
Age
movies.
of Heroes, yeah.
This is the Age of Heroes. Next needs to be the Age of Villains, especially with I think Spider-Man is going to be the real start of that because you got a team of villains going after you, so just like one at a time. So this is gonna like the Sinister Six gonna set up a lot of shit going forward. It's like, oh, we get an ass kicked by ourselves, but let's team up. So we might get like a Masters of Evil storyline. We might get like it's gonna focus on the heels now, man. We got all the baby faces good to go. Let's get some heels in here, man, because you got some good villains coming up. We got X-Men villains, you got Fantastic Four villains, you got you got the great Doctor Doom finally going to come at some point. So you got a lot of good villains coming out next couple years. So yeah, they need to emphasize on that because the heroes have won. They won the day. Now you got to move forward. Like you have to have the villains in charge, man. Wilson Fisk needs to come in. He needs to be like a big player, So it's
and then finally Doom.
Doom
like all of a sudden he's like Fisk is building it, and who's behind it? Like people don't know.
You could do the Illuminati from the comic. Like what was the evil one called? The Cabal. It was like yeah, it was like White Queen, Doom. I think was it Mandarin too. I think Mandarin was in there. The Acts of Vengeance was one of my favorites. Wouldn't mind seeing them doing that. Like all the villains switch opponents up, switch heroes up, and they go after new villains. Like Punisher versus Doctor Doom is fucking great. Let's see.
That should be funny as shit.
That beacon and end scene. Like I said, it's either Galactus or Eternals. Like there's or Silver Surfer. Like there's so much shit they could do with that. It could be the Shi'ar. It could be the Phoenix. You never know.
If it's the Shi'ar, that'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
To start out,
Imperial Guard.
Fix the Phoenix Saga right off the bat.
I want to see Imperial Guard, man. I want to see fucking Gladiator. I love Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Fake Superman. Oh yeah, but basically they're the fake Legion superheroes.
Yeah, one thing. Like I'm glad. I think Alex talked about it. I think I mentioned it to him last night. Awkwafina and Simu, it's the best on-screen chemistry I've seen between two characters in any Marvel movie. It just feels natural when they're talking and they're just hanging out. Nobody else feels that natural.
Oh no, Ned and Peter are pretty good. Ned and Peter are pretty good.
Which one's Ned and Peter?
Peter Parker and Ned Leeds.
Yeah.
Pretty good chemistry.
I don't think compared to these two. I think this one just felt like so fucking natural. Sometimes like Ned when he's like, "Oh, you're this," it's just a little bit too much. But like these two is just it felt like I was watching like Tarantino dialogue between two people. Like the scene just feels right. Like it just rings true.
I think having Awkwafina kind of helped that matter.
Because they've worked together before, right?
I think so.
I wonder if they have worked together.
Mephisto.
So wait, Alex, we had a good talk about Mephisto the other day. That you said that you don't think Mephisto's going to be used because of China.
This is what I heard that I was watching some YouTube channel and they were saying that they don't think that Mephisto would be used in the MCU because in China they wouldn't like this devil looking figure. He would be too kind of like it's just a turn off for Chinese. Yeah, for Chinese moviegoers.
Well, it's the same thing. I don't ghost or anything like that because it disrespects the dead. Like you can't have skulls and you can't have this because it disrespects it. But you see that in movies all the time. You see that like.
But I think we all know that when it comes to the Marvel movies and Disney, they do bow.
Yeah,
to governments to make sure their movies get fucking.
Mephisto's a great villain, man. If you don't use him, like there's a reason like people were clamoring for Mephisto to show up. He's a fucking great villain, man. He's literally the fucking devil. Like, what bigger villain do you have?
It's funny that you don't really have to even make him look kind of like a devil. You could just have him look like a regular person with fucking just like. His eyes could just fucking be like a different color or black. Yeah,
like he's going to the cat club or something.
Yeah.
Al Pacino in The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
something like that. I would be if somebody told me that was like a Mephisto
a good actor,
character,
a good enough actor. Yeah.
Shit, that one is going to be no prosthetics, man.
We talked about this before. Who would be a good devil? Who would be a good Mephisto?
Oh, dude.
That hasn't been in a fucking MCU movie.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Like it's hard now because everyone's been in the goddamn.
Because the thing is, sometimes you want to cast outside the box. I mean, there are people out there that they're always cast as a hero. You know, they're not really cast as a villain too many times. Kevin Bacon. I love Kevin Bacon. Sorry. Yeah.
Was
Kevin
Rick Flag? He'd been good. What's his name? Kinnaman.
Kinnaman.
Oh,
Kinnaman.
Kinnaman.
Kind of gangly, kind of evil looking. You can, you know.
Oh, he was already used, man. Fuck. Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
He would have been a good Mephisto.
Timothy Chalamet. No.
There will be some version of some Thunderbolts. Julia Louis Dreyfus is building the team. So who is behind her?
Thunderbolt Ross.
Thunderbolt. Yeah. Could be some Hydra shit.
Ross.
Yeah, she's Madam Hydra, and she flip flops all the time. So she can.
She could test it, right?
Star Lord and Rocket, best chemistry.
What about?
Yeah, but the thing is that's somebody with a CG character. That's different than like being across from somebody.
What about Mads Mikkelsen as Mephisto?
He was already in Doctor Strange, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Damn it.
Caecilius.
Yeah.
You can have Mendelsohn, like he was. He just has that.
Ooh.
No.
Mendelsohn.
Oh, they did show his face though, like his.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, Mendelsohn. No, you know, honestly, I would love to go like with an older actor. Like.
Well, the thing about Mephisto,
like
he could
Dennis
like,
Quaid or somebody, you know, or just somebody. Yeah, just somebody who's like, just an older actor, like a Robert Redford type of character, like somebody you wouldn't fucking think was like Mephisto, you know. Like, you know who would have been a good one? What was his name? John Hurt or John Hurt.
Oh, John. Yeah.
You know, just somebody like.
Who's the dude from Millennium? He should fucking been a fucking
Millennium.
The TV show.
Oh, Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen would be good. He'd be good. Mephisto. Is he still alive?
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Dead or Alive, our favorite game show. Here we go. Our favorite game show. Lance Henriksen. I'm pretty sure he's alive.
I say alive.
Yeah, I say alive.
Oh no, live or dead?
He's alive.
He's alive. Yes. Lance Henriksen still alive. 81 years old.
Nice.
All right.
Michael Ironside. No.
No Redford.
Yo, dude, if you see him in Nobody, he is old now, man.
The villain Jessica Jones. Oh, David Tennant. He's good. He's a great actor.
He's good. I wouldn't actually. That's actually a pretty good idea right there.
It's just not canon anymore. You can use it whoever you want. Like I said, we made our draft choices for Netflix shows.
You know what would be awesome? What if Mephisto is just played by multiple characters, multiple actors?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like earlier, like he could be a young guy, he could be old guy, whatever he wants to, whatever he wants to transform into.
In one movie, he's just chomping on popcorn, just like, hey, what's up, man? It's like, who the fuck are you? Oh, last time we talked, right? He's like looking at him, like, this what? And it's just like, yep. I think it'd be a good idea to fucking cast different actors and actresses as fucking Mephisto.
Yeah,
that would be fucking dope. Just to fuck with the MCU. Like he's like Loki was supposed to be a trickster, and I get it, but I don't think we really got to see like a good pure Loki. What happened to Hondo?
Alex, you're in the dark.
Yeah, dude, did you just go into the negative zone?
Hondo after dark.
He got clouded by Mephisto.
Hondo after dark. Yeah, it was overall. What did you think of the post credits, Rick?
I like the one, like I said, it's the on-screen chemistry with them too. So like when they're just talking, it's fucking great. And then they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna go. All right, we'll see you later. I thought that was fucking cool. I thought the shit with Wong was good, but it's just like, is Wong gonna be the new Coulson? Is he gonna be? Because right now it looks like it could be the Multiverse of Madness is the new Hub movie right now.
Mm-hmm.
That one and No Way Home are probably going to be the first two Hub movies.
And they're only like 3 months apart too, so they're definitely going to tie into each other.
Yeah, because this is we're like in phase 1 all over again. If we're tripping on it, this is the beginning storylines.
Endgame was a reboot, like pretty much like you could start from scratch, like pretty much now.
We're going to be introduced to a whole new bunch of characters. We're probably going to, I don't know if we're going to get a new Thor, but we got a new Captain right now. And we're going to be getting a new Iron Man eventually. So, no new Spider-Man, please, goddammit. I know everybody's like clamoring for Miles Morales, but let's give Peter Parker some fucking movies first.
Get him a couple more movies. Then I want to see his journey, man.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants to move on to the next thing already, and I don't get that. For some characters, I get it. They were old. But Spider-Man's fucking young.
Giancarlo Esposito as a Mephisto.
That would be a good one too. Like I said, right now I think my I like the idea of having different people play Mephisto, just fucking with people, just playing. You know, they don't know he's keeping everybody on toes. He's just watching. You know, what if that's an Easter egg throughout the whole thing that Mephisto is fucking just watching? You just see like fucking some extra with fucking black eyes, just like looking at whatever's going on. Like I was there the whole time. I was there here. I was there. I was like, that'd be kind of sick. Mephisto's just moving all the pieces into where he wants them to be.
Anything else you guys want to cover from the movie? Overall, I thought it was fun. The fight scenes were fun. The action was good, smooth. The ending I had issues with. I think it didn't need the CG fest at the end. I think we could have been a better, like, more low key, hand to hand combat kind of ending. I want to see like the ending to Bloodsport. I saw that. I want to see the ending to Bloodsport, not Rain of Fire. You know.
I think. Trust me, Rain of Fires wasn't this fucking climactic.
No. I wanted this kind of shit, and can I edit this battle in Rain of Fire?
It's a Rain of Fire. Yeah, that would be great.
I mean, that would have made that fucking bullshit hour and a half fucking so much worth it.
The one thing that killed me with this movie, like we said, I think Alex touched on it. I saw certain things just felt rushed. You just find out that I've known you for this many years, and it's just like, oh, I get it. It's just, but then after that, we go into a backstory, and then for there, we're flying to McHugh, and now we're looking for a sister. It's just like too many tumblers just fucking went. Like, do they really need to be in San Francisco for this to happen, or is this just the connection to like a western city?
How did Awkwafina become an expert marksman in one day?
Thank you very much.
So there's got to be more to that too, because and why is she coming along too? Like they're quick to like say, oh, you need to come too. Like
it would.
I think there's something more to her backstory. I think there's like she was hired to like protect him or keep an eye on him.
Or right? Are we?
Oh, that would be good.
Are we in agreement? Because I think we talked about, or we kind of had a little thing when, is she a sidekick? I don't see her as a sidekick.
I don't know.
I see her as.
I think there's something more to her.
That love interest. I think that's a love interest.
Yeah, they had a little bit of they only like really kind of like they didn't.
No, it's pushed away, but it's still there.
Yeah, there's. I mean, I can see them hooking up at some point. Yeah.
Well, there was that part where the grandma said you're gonna get married.
Yeah, because that's all I kind of expected between them because. But the thing is, it's how they at one point they kind of had that look at each other. You know, it's just like, there's too much, too much of a coinkydink right there. It's like there's something going on.
And it's cool. You don't have to like
beat you over the head with it.
Yeah, they don't have to throw romance like right away too. It could just build to something. Like not all friendships lead to that, but some friendships lead to that. So let's see, Zachary Quinto. No, don't dirty bastard. You're just throwing out names there.
Chris Pine would be a fucking good Mephisto. Chris, just because he's like
that
game
devil.
show. Yeah, you gotta like the devil, dude.
6K Reviews. What's
going on, Collector Dan?
Go check out their channel. Rick was on there. I jumped in the comments to make fun of Dre. That was fun. Go check them out. That was a fun interview you did, Rick.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was definitely a lot of fun.
You guys kept going, man. It, like you ended the show like fucking 6 times. Like,
dude, it's just like here. Once we get talking, you're just when you're talking to friends, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Backstory for sure. The grandfather who passed could be from there. Yeah. Awkwafina's grandfather.
Yeah. She could be low key from
something more. Yeah, the fact that she just became a badass archer like fucking a day and a half, like that doesn't actually, they didn't set it up. Oh,
she had the kill shot.
Yeah, there's something more.
Kill shot,
and the fact that they wanted her to come along too, like they didn't just say, "Oh, Shane, come with me," and she just kind of tagged along. No, he said, "Both of you come with me." Like, he said you too. Like,
And
so
you
there's
too.
some, yeah. So there's
Yeah,
something
they
more.
should explain that. Like, they should say like she's been secretly training or something, or she's
Yeah, there's something
she
more to her.
No,
yeah.
I think I'm with Ray. There's some kind of shit that she was probably asked to watch, because I don't think Wu Wen fucking just he knows where his son is at, and he constantly has eyes on him,
Mm.
Yeah.
or
Uh,
somebody did.
I was going to say Kevin Bacon would be a great Mephisto, but being played by multiple actresses would be really interesting. Watching, manipulating, yeah. He could be like a little, 10-year-old girl 1 second, a little,
That would be
old
awesome.
man next second. He could just
Kind of
random.
like Fallen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind
yeah.
of like Fallen.
That's a good
I'm
shout.
just still having fun.
6-scale reviews. I ain't tripping for thinking if Jackie Chan was younger, he could have played a sick ass Winwu. That would have took me out of it. I don't know. Seeing Jackie
I
Chan.
mean, Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Tim
Yeah,
Curry
does
as Mephisto.
Who? Tim Curry? Oh no.
Tim Curry.
Back when he was able, hell yeah, that would have been sick.
Darkness.
Any characters she could be from the comics? I don't know. Maybe like there's some Shang-Chi character in the. She's probably from the comic or some comic. So my knowledge of Shang-Chi is not diverse enough. So she might be a character already in the comic, or maybe she's a hybrid character or some character they have planned for down the road. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna end the spoilers. Any other spoiler you want to say about the flick before I
Oh,
talk?
okay. I think I might have a little news on that. What's it called? So it looks like she gets a name later on. They call her Apex.
Oh, okay. I think I remember reading something about that. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so eventually she
When she first
does get a name
she is in the comics.
in the comics. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
when
not
she-
sure if
when
I
she
looked
first
up
appeared.
Katie, and yeah, it came up.
Katie with a
Apex.
K.
Yeah, Katie with the K.
What's her first appearance?
Well,
Hondo.
it says killed by Death Locket in Avengers Arena number 18.
Okay, so that's probably like a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's what I've got so far. Yeah, let me see. She is based on See, so it says Katie is also known as Rui Wen, is a hotel valet and Shang-Chi's best friend who was unaware of his past. She is based on Katie Bashir, Apex from Marvel Comics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's pretty much based on another character, and they just like they taskmastered her pretty much.
Yeah, they do that with these like minor characters. They like, just take little bits from other characters and just kind of make a hybrid. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna take off the spoilers. So, all right, spoilers off. All right, cool. All right, we're off spoilers.
People should still go watch the movie though.
I think it's fun. It's definitely go see it in the theater. There's not really anything great in the theater right now, but yeah, go find a time where there's not too crowded and go see it.
Oh, and by the way, for the people who are gonna watch this in 4DX, be ready, strap yourself in. It's the fucking most violent 4DX I've probably been in.
Yeah, see, this one I just wanted to sit down and enjoy, so I didn't
at 10:40 at night. I'm lucky I finished it because of 4DX. So
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
What's
there's
going
certain moments I almost fell asleep. I was like, like if I close my eyes now, I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, there was that part, man. And then you know what? It was the talking part. So.
All right, we're gonna like and subscribe to the channel. It's a fun little review. Thanks for everybody chiming in the chat and such, giving your opinions. Please like, subscribe, and follow the channel. Check out the show every week. Usually Tuesdays at 7, but that might switch around. So follow the social medias, the Instagrams, Twitter, Facebook, all that crap, so you know when we are on and when we get any schedule changes, because that might be happening coming up. So be aware. Keep up to date with all your SF comic book news. Let's see. Can you adjust the 4DX? I know you can like turn off the water and stuff.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if you like.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's like, hey, can I have like the old man, not so jerky fucking chair?
Yeah, because the thing is, I think at the 4DX here that I go to, each 4DX they're grouped in seats of 4, so it's not like you're just taking down the movement for yourself.
What you need to do is go with a couple fatties to level that shit out.
All right,
come on,
you sit here, you sit here. All right,
I got one in. We'll level that shit out.
Oh shit.
All right, let's go jump to the pull list. Pull list is stuff you watched, listened to, picked up recently, bought, something you want to complain about, be excited about. Hondo, what's on that pull list?
Pull list. I got some floppies, some comic
Hey,
books. And I showed some of them on my friend Miss Misery's channel. But I got the Superman.
Oh, the 80, the 76, 70, 78.
Yeah, I like that cover,
Yeah,
so I picked that one up.
How'd you,
Yeah.
did you look inside? How's the art inside? Because the Batman 89 one, the art is fucking horrible. It's really bad inside.
Yeah.
Like, really bad. That's like
It looks like comic book art that you'd get from like a McDonald's comic that came with your mug and shit.
or like a highlights fucking.
Yeah, that Batman 89 was whacked.
I haven't read the story, but the art is just not looking good.
This is okay. I mean, it's all right. It's all right, but
is it true?
Yeah, it's not great either.
Show the screen, Alex.
You're not gonna show us? No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
You had one job, Hondo. One job.
We are here. It's like, this is all right. All right, let's put
I
this
wonder
down.
what that looks like. Opens it up, looks at it.
It's
Looks
all right.
Can't really tell.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's better than the.
that
Yeah,
does
it's
look like
better than
Perry.
yeah, it looks a little better than. Yeah, he looks like Christopher Reeve, but super. I wonder if it's like a license thing. They can't have him too closely looking like him, you know? Because
But you know what? The body style looks a lot like him, but not maybe the face.
I think that might be a licensing thing. You can't go full blown. You know, you can have like, yeah.
Sorry, I was rushing with that one. I just wanted to show you guys the next book I got. Now, this is art.
What's it called?
It's called Echolands by J.H. Williams III. And it is one of those horizontal books. So it's like...
You're talking about porno? It's a full horizontal. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's kind of dope,
man.
Man.
I like it when it's like that. I don't like it when you have to flip them up, like when they go hard.
Yeah, look at that.
That's cool. I like that.
His art
man. It's like one of those fucking golden books that you used to get back in the day and shit,
saying,
right?
like one of those, like, those little story time books.
Oh, man, that's fucking awesome.
The art looks good.
Why didn't I get fucking story time books like this when I was a kid?
and then they had a different cover. I wanted both of them.
How's the story?
It looks like V.
I haven't read it yet. And so I picked up the Stray Dogs with the variant covers. They had horror movie tributes. So Stray Dogs is basically like All Dogs Go to Heaven meets Silence of the Lambs, or you know, Disney dog movies meets you know, meets Dexter or whatever.
Oh, I like that. Fucking Bram Stoker's?
Yeah. Stray Dogs. So they have all these covers that are tribute.
Is that the only one you have?
No.
Oh, there we go. Show it. Oh, I like that one too, man.
Yeah.
Is that the only two you have?
Nope.
Oh yeah, here, keep them coming. Oh, I really like that one too. God damn, these are fucking great, dude. Is that the only two you have?
Nope.
Oh, he comes. There. Oh shit. That one. Hey, look at that one, Ray. Fucking look like a fucking werewolf almost coming down. That's
I was there, Rick. I was there.
Oh, you saw these. Oh man.
And then this is the last one I have.
Oh, that's fucking
Psycho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I've only read like the first issue, but it's basically like this dog. These dogs are getting kidnapped by the serial killer who's killing the dog's master, and he's taking all these dogs, and then the dogs are communicating with each other, and he's like, one of the dogs is like, I think our new master killed our old master, and it's just crazy, man. It's just so interesting and so different. You know, Lady and the Tramp meets Seven. You know, think of it like that.
Dog's perspective the whole time.
Yeah, and I got Demon Days.
Demon Days.
Yeah, by Peach Momoko.
Oh, nice, man.
That's one. And then this one is Demon Days Cursed Web, and it's got a special cover.
Yeah, is that the one that came out this week?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get that one.
I haven't read them yet, though, man. I just picked them up,
the first one I really liked. The second one I wasn't too into, so hopefully this third one is good. But yeah, I wasn't into the first one.
This one's called Almost American, and it's about Russian spies in the U.S.
I like Ron Mars.
Ron Mars. It's inspired by the true story of husband and wife Russian spies. So it makes me think of that TV show, The Americans, which was really friggin' amazing.
Take a shot every time Alex mentions the Americans.
Oh, dude, you guys got to see The Americans. It's fantastic, man. It's so good. So I picked that up. So those are my picks.
Right on.
That reminds me of when you say Russian spies living in America. You guys remember the movie Little Nikita with I think it's River Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
He's just a dude who fucking lives out here with his parents. All American kid. I think they live in San Diego, and then the KGB comes and says, "All right, you guys are back to being spies. Let's go." And they're like, we don't want to be spies anymore. And it's pretty sick because do you remember that movie? It's a fucking sick ass thriller, dude. Fucking ends. I think it ends in a shootout at the fucking border to Mexico. Back in the day. So yeah.
Yeah, that was. I remember the movie, but I need to see it again.
Yeah, it's a good revisit if you guys haven't seen that one, man.
I know. Finished Rick and Morty. Pretty good season. Up and down. There were some questionable episodes, but the season finale is really good. It sets up some cool shit for the future. So, yeah, they got a lot. They got like 7 more seasons on their contract, so they better like switch some shit up. So, it's interesting stuff for sure. Did you see that little 10-second live action Rick and Morty stuff? That was pretty.
With the doc. Yeah,
that was pretty good. That was pretty charming. Did they say what that was for? Just for the promo, or they I don't want to see a live action like that.
No, but what I would like to see is how they have like they go to different timelines and shit like that. You fucking do see like Rick and Morty pop into seeing Rick and Morty there, and then they just have to pop out, quick pop in and pop out. That's great.
Yeah, that'd be kind
of not a whole episode.
Yeah, for sure. Like a little quick scene. Yeah, that'd be cool. So that was great. Haven't been able to watch too much stuff lately, but I did. I love going to the Goodwill. I love one of my favorite things is going to Goodwill and looking up movies. So I found a couple good ones this week. The Ref.
Oh, I love that.
Ref, hysterically funny. Directed by the great Ted Demme too. The late great Ted Demme. Movie I have not visited in a long time, but I can't wait to watch this again. I haven't seen this in a long time. Great, Kevin Spacey. He's in it, but we won't talk about it. And I picked up Rain Man. I haven't seen this movie in a long time also.
Great movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Barry Levinson, of course. Good movie. Good chemistry. Talking about good on-screen chemistry. Hoffman and Cruz are really good together.
They're good. Yeah.
Like, it probably couldn't get away with this now, playing a autistic man now. Like, it's you'll probably get canceled if anybody watches it nowadays. But a fun movie, classic movie. And have a quick little unboxing.
Yeah.
Just got this in today. So I'm a big fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd, Cinemassacre. It's a guy that used to, he still does. He reviews. He reviews video games. Like, he's got a character called the Angry Video Game Nerd. He got reviewed old video games and stuff. So they're fun. They're the cats are I think in Philadelphia or something. And so he came out with a little figure. And one of the episodes, he pretty much combined all the weird Nintendo devices that one would have, on a game, the headgear, the shooter, the glove. So he came out with a figure, a little vinyl figure. So he's got the headset.
He's got the whole thing. That's kind of
he's got he's got the shooter from Nintendo. His cape is the pad, Nintendo track pad for track and field Olympic Games. You remember that, right, Rick? The one where you just you had to run your ass off and you didn't know where. and
Yeah.
he's got the power glove on his hand right there. So it's basically all the cheesy shit from Nintendo. That the basically is like his ultimate form right there. So yeah, I picked this up, got it in today. Got a cool little, cute little vinyl figure. It wasn't too expensive either. So yeah, cool little nerd figure. Cool.
That's cool.
It's a little quick unboxing. All right, Rick, what's on yours, man?
So pull list this week. I want to start off with actually the shirt you're wearing, Ray, is a movie everybody needs to fucking watch these days. Is
Yes.
They Live.
Yes.
What this movie represents, if you watch it, it's corporate greed, and this is where we're at right now. How corporations run shit. There's no government really in They Live. It's all what a corporation can fucking take over and how can it influence everything. And there is influence, and I love that particular scene because I think in the scene it's a president speaking behind a flag, and in this scene, when you look through those glasses, this is what you see. You see it's saying obey, which I think is fucking awesome, and people need to understand and wake the fuck up. And both sides, left and right, man, they're both fucking lying to you. You just have to make the deal with the devil, and trust more than the devil you don't know. So that movie is great. Especially in the political climate we live in these days. So number 2, and is AEW, fucking Fallout, dude. Like Ray said at the beginning of the show, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I'm glad I can be so super excited about wrestling. I'm so glad. I wish that we could have fucking shot our reactions to shit that's going on in I feel like I just fucking won the Super Bowl, or when you see these fucking people, I think it's the whole thing that you finally see people free from the control of an oppressive company like the WWE. They want to manipulate every aspect of your character. So if you don't work and you don't fail, it's your fault. But if it works, it's their it's their gain. They're the ones that fucking benefit more than you do off of your own talents. And I'm just glad that there's
blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, I'm just glad that there's another company out there where it's an alternative, and AEW is doing a fucking extremely great job. Do they falter? Yeah, they falter. But the one thing is, they do try to make up for their mistakes with all the shit that they fuck up on. They try to give the fans what they want, just like a big hug at the end of like a best friends match. You got to give the people what they want, and AEW definitely does that. So yeah, man, AEW, for people who have gone away from wrestling and want to feel, and this is straight up nerd stuff too. It's the MCU of fucking wrestling. It's the comic book world of wrestling. They make these storylines, and these storylines intersect, and stuff that's going on from right now is being affected by a storyline that happened about 2 years ago. So it's long-term storytelling. It's very engaging, and you get to see some guys beat the shit out of each other,
so
which is always fucking fun.
Yeah, the pay-per-view is awesome. You get to see Lucha Brothers win the title.
Great match.
Probably one of the best cage matches I've ever seen. I was gonna say tag them, just one of the best cage matches. Period. Like, they were beating the shit out of each other. It was great. And at the end, Penta's daughters came out and to hug him. They were crying. He's crying.
Yeah.
Gives him a hug.
Bloody
And
as shit.
the kids are all bloody from their father. It's just a great visual moment. Like, these guys have been busting their asses for so long, and you get to see Minoru Suzuki come out and face Moxley.
Boy.
Yeah, even Alex recognizes that name.
Yeah.
So it's a game changer pay-per-view. You have CM Punk wrestling for the first time in years. You have Adam Cole, probably one of the hottest free agents in wrestling right now, making the jump over. Like he said, it was like a no-brainer. Like, dude, I've been wanting to come here for a long time. So it was a no decision. Now you have Bryan Danielson there. You have
Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho. You have all these dude, it's just stacked. It's just stacked with all these great people that love pro wrestling, and it's definitely it's just definitely something to get excited about. If you're a wrestling fan back in the day, Attitude Era, dude, this might be better. This might be better because it's taking all the all the bullshit out and just giving you all the quality shit.
Yeah.
So It's getting up there, man. It's within the next couple of years. This might, they're talking about this might go mainstream, man. A lot of people are digging it, and people are talking about it.
Yeah, I think what happens is like everything. There's a time for everything, and WWE certainly had their time, but they're not changing.
They're happy
like
what
being
they
who
are.
they are.
Yeah, good for them. And there's still those like fans out there, those AEW, the WWE marks that love it, and they can do no wrong, and they soak all that shit in. Good for you. I'm gonna be watching AEW because that's just fucking
definitely,
amazing.
definitely AEW. So that's and finally, one more on the pull list. So today was free game day for PSN users on the PlayStation Network. So this PSN Plus game is free. You have Hitman 2. And for everybody who wants to go kill Bo somewhere because he's playing this game, they have Predator Hunting Grounds now. So
Nice.
if you're a PSN Plus user,
finally reach Bo.
Predator.
yeah, this is if you're a PSN Plus user, definitely download Hitman 2. That's a fun game. And Predator Hunting Grounds,
Predator.
brought to you by the same people who brought Friday the 13th. Ilphonic, great game company. I'm looking forward to they're looking to do another horror movie license because they can't do too much more with Friday the 13th because of the legal issues that they're fighting with, so they can't really expand on that game. So they're trying to move on and go to other things that they can do. I'm looking forward to their next horror game. Right now, these horror survival games where you have one person, pretty much playing the slasher, chasing all the victims. These games are fun. That's survival. It's pretty much the best game of hide and go seek that you can play on fucking video game systems.
Right on. Yeah. Rick, movies, TV, wrestling, and games. He has it all covered. All right, right on. All right, so let's jump in the hidden gems. Try to get out of here at a decent hour. I'm fucking exhausted this week. It's fucking kicking my ass. I thought we were going to be low on topics, but we talked about Shang-Chi for like an hour, huh?
Yeah.
A lot to dissect in that flicks. Hondo, what's your hidden gems this week?
I got 2 hidden gems. First hidden gem is this TV series I'm watching on Hulu, and it was on what is it? AMC, I believe. It's called Mr. In Between, and I went through 3. There's 3 seasons of it, and I went through it like in 2 days. 30-minute episodes. It's about this hitman. I mean, he's not a hitman. He is a hitman. He's a bouncer. He's a bouncer, and he's also a hitman. But he's also a father to this sweet little girl who's in elementary school, and so the reason why it's called Mr. In Between is because he's in between being this ruthless hitman and between being this loving father. And he's just a no-nonsense guy, very charismatic. I forget the actor's name, but the character's name is Ray. And, oh my God, I went through it. I just loved it. And it ended, so after I watched the 3rd season, and then it ended, and I was like, that can't be it. It's not just 3 seasons, right? But I was thinking to myself, if that was the ending, they stuck the landing. It was like a perfect ending. It was like perfect. And then I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, that was the final season. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I don't get to watch the show anymore.
That's good. That's what you want. You want to show that you want more, not just like, oh, I'm kind of sick of this. Like, I'm done. Like, fucking a season too many. Like, you want, like, damn, I wish I could add a couple more seasons. I'd rather have less seasons than having like mediocre, like, couple seasons that are not needed.
Overstays its welcome.
Like Weeds. Like, Weeds was great the first couple seasons, then it just like fell off the fucking face of the earth.
Yeah, so, man.
It sounds good.
As soon as I saw this TV show, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna tell all my friends. I'm gonna tell everybody about it. You gotta see it. It's so good, and it is awesome. And one other little hidden gem that I got some cheap DVDs I got this foreign film called it's Merry Christmas in French. It's about
I like my worst
about,
nightmare. Christmas movies.
it's a true life story of a spontaneous Christmas Eve truce declared by Scottish, French, and German troops in the trenches of World War One.
You hear about those kind of stories, yeah.
I Am Bruce Lee. I got this documentary, Blu-ray, and I got Infernal Affairs.
So that's
Oh,
4
nice.
hidden gems. Is that what you're saying?
That's fucking pretty good, man.
Sure,
So-
4 hidden gems.
No,
Fine.
well, 6, I guess, counting the.
So yeah, so I picked up. I go to Amoeba like maybe every once a week or so,
I need to go. I haven't been in a while. I got to go hit up Amoeba.
and I go pick up cheap stuff, you know, like $3, $4,
Fuck yeah.
and get some good deals, man. You know, and so I never have enough of hard media, you know, and that's it. Those are my hidden gems.
Right on. Rick, what you got this week?
All right, so I already did one movie. I'm gonna do one more. The Abyss by James Cameron. I love underwater movies, man. To me, I think that's real fear shit. Being stuck underneath water, like like Leviathan or Deep Six. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Deep Six.
Shark Tale. Yeah.
But just anything where you're having to survive, trying to jump back up, like the movie Underwater with Kristen Stewart, where she's like at the end she sees like a Cthulhu fucking, in the depths, a kraken fucking just like fucking up the base where they're at. Like Sphere, I dig Sphere because of it's that atmospheric. You're just stuck. There's nowhere to go. It's fucking hella claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So I think that those are the real things of fear, and I love The Abyss because it takes it's alien stuff with it, and James Cameron underwater. James Cameron with good actors. You have Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, Ed Harris, Michael Biehn. Damn, who else is? I think that's pretty much all the main names in that movie. Everybody else is like a bit actor that you will see in tons of other movies. A lot of other character actors. You even have Chris Elliott from fucking Cabin Boy in it. For a quick second. Another good movie. Bad movie. But yeah, The Abyss. Great visuals, man. This is Cameron after I think he did. He just finished Terminator. And I think I want to say this was his next thing or this was before, but you can see how you can see he was either working on the
this
effect
is before Terminator 2.
before
this
T2,
was
right?
After, this was after Aliens.
Okay, because the water effect, that's pretty much the T1000 that he was already fucking with an effect earlier.
That was the start of that effect. They created that effect for that movie.
Yeah.
So they kind of morphed into like, we can use that effect for the
T1000.
Yeah.
And so everybody go check out The Abyss. It's a good movie. It's a good heartfelt story. Good human survival story.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I need to watch it.
It is kind of long.
It is long.
All of Cameron's
But
movies.
it's still very good.
Yeah, I mean,
very good.
name a Cameron movie that isn't long though.
That's true.
First
Good point.
Terminator. Well, that's probably his shortest fucking movie.
Which one? First one?
Piranha 2.
Oh yeah, Piranha 2. That's pre good Cameron.
Laurie Fieldy's jealous of all the dog comics. Yep.
Cats will get their day.
The Ref is such a holiday flick. I like the anti-holiday flicks. Those are my favorite flicks.
Yeah.
Now that's a Christmas movie. Laurie, I just got the 4K final cut of Apocalypse Now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray. The 4K price.
Which one's the final cut? That's the Redux?
I think so. No, I think is that the final? No, I thought he came back and did another one.
Oh, he did he? Huh.
It's on FX.
Oh yeah, FX. Yeah.
Yeah,
My bad.
It's still on Hulu though because I
Hulu,
think Hulu stuff has
gets all the
FX stuff.
Yeah. Great movie. Alex like the movie Midnight Clear.
Oh,
What, is that
okay.
another pretentious French film?
Yes, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Sorry, anytime you go French movie, I'm like, huh?
I don't know. I've never seen it, but it looks interesting.
Dude, I like
what's his
Brotherhood
name
of the Wolf, but it's a pretentious French movie. Yeah,
What's his name? I know you recommended that to me.
And it's good, but it turns pretentious at one point.
It is pretentious. what's his name is in this movie? Daniel Bruhl.
I love that. Baron Zemo.
Yeah, he's in this movie.
He's the main. He's the main. It looks like he might be the main actor in the center there, right?
Or they just he got famous after the fact.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, good
that's
eyes.
Daniel Bruhl. Yeah.
Yeah,
now I'm curious. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, Daniel Bruhl will fucking make me watch something, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I've been curious about. I like to take chances, man. You know.
Dude,
we know.
Daniel Bruhl is the guy from Inglourious, right? That's where I think I first saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's great in that movie.
Yeah,
movie, man.
The actor he played.
Emo.
Yeah, he steals the show in Inglourious, man. He's really good in that.
Yeah, he's really good in that movie, man.
Let's see. Okay, cool. I don't have a hidden gem this week. I'm fucking tired. my
sleep is the hidden gem.
Yeah, my hidden gem is fucking a good night's sleep. That's my fucking hidden gem. Man. Get a good night's sleep, or just give me a good 6 hours in a row. Like if I get a good 6 hours in a row, that's a fucking coma. So yeah, sleep is my hidden gem. I love sleep. The best part of the pandemic is I got to take naps every day. It was great. I love naps, like little mini comas. It's great. Midnight Clear, 1992. Ethan Hawke, Gary Sinise, Peter Berg. Not a French movie.
Oh,
never heard of it.
Peter Berg. Peter Berg's a good actor. I like him.
Peter Berg's good. He's a good director too.
Yeah, he's. I mean, people hate on his movies, but I like his movies, man. They're fun.
The Brothers McMullen.
No, is that Peter?
No,
Berg?
that Brothers McMullen is what's his name?
That other fucker.
He was in it though.
Yeah.
Wasn't Peter Berg in it?
Yeah, he was. I think he was in the Brothers McMullen.
It was the other guy that directed it.
Yeah.
The other actor,
Peter Berg. He actually did The Rundown. He did.
The only great rock movie. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Great White Hype.
He did. Great White Hype is great.
I love Great White Hype.
He is the Great White Hype in that movie, man. That's the best part. Yeah. Great White Hype, man.
All right, let's get out of here. That was fun talking about Shang-Chi. A fun flick. Hondo, you got any final words for us before you get the hell out of here?
I want to give a shout out to my friend Raina Young, Miss Misery, aka Miss Misery. She has her, I think, Last Doorway show on YouTube. She's a horror hostess, and she's been doing it for forever, and you know, she's just dedicated to the whole genre. She directs little mini movies. She does children's books, and has this whole online persona. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to her and her husband John. They're pretty cool. I always see them at conventions and stuff, and just want to say what's up to them. Give them a plug.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, some of the stuff looked pretty cool on their table. Yeah, good folks. I've seen them a bunch of cons and stuff. So, yeah, right on. Mr. Effort.
Huh?
We're
doing a sign off? Dude, it's everybody be good. Everybody be good.
Yeah, I think we're all like low energy this week, man.
Go Giants!
It's just I'm excited because tomorrow I'm heading off to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
So,
I want to. Me and Josh almost looked up airplane tickets.
Dude, I'm telling you,
we're almost tempted to go.
I was tempted to even like on my way back because we get out at 6 from like Universal because it's a midday week kind of thing. I was like, maybe dinner, medieval times.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, 7. But it's like I don't know if I can get there in time. It's a 1-hour drive. I'm not sure how far it is, so I don't want to be rushing either. So I would have been good to. It would have been sick to go to medieval times though. Medieval times.
All right.
See Andy Dick there and shit. Just.
So like the video if you made it this far, appreciate it. Look out for more content. Show next week. I think we're on regular schedule next week. So
watch 6 Scale Review. Everybody go check out that
6
episode.
Scale Reviews. Go check out Gold Dirty Bastards. Go. What's Miss Misery's channel again?
Yeah, what's Miss Misery's channel, dude?
Last Doorway Show, I believe.
Last Doorway Show.
What's
her YouTube called?
I think that's what it's called, Last Doorway Show.
Yeah, go check out Hondo cheating on us with another YouTube channel. He's over there. All right. Be safe, everyone. Keep rocking those masks, and let's try to get back to normal. All right, and we'll see you guys next time.
Go Giants.
Go Giants.